Hi, David Wright here, and today I'm with Alejandro Salvador from Salvador Tax and Legal. And Alejandro is also the Honorary British consulate for Almeria. So I've got a few questions from my members and followers that I'm going to put to Alejandro today. So hi, Alejandro.
Hello, David. Hi.
First of all, Alejandro, the nomad visa. Any news on that? It's supposed to be this year. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is what they say. They say that it's going to come to the Congress after the summer. Now in September that we are, 2022. Luckily, it will be there by the end of this year. So yeah, we hope that it will be there because I think it's going to be something very good for those that are working in remote. It will help them to come to Spain easily.
Good. Okay, and the other thing as well is self-employed. Now, after you've been in Spain as a as a resident for 1 year, you are allowed to start working. Now, some people have asked me, if they go self-employed, will they still have to show the income proof as well? They don't, do they? I think that's correct.
Well, no. This is how it works. I will explain a bit because people maybe do not know. When you come to Spain with a non-lucrative visa, you have to apply in the UK, in the Spanish consulate, and you have to show one of the requirements, among others, is that you have to show that you have enough savings or regular income that can cover yourself and your family to live in Spain. What they say you have to have is 27,000 approx euros for the first person and 8,000 for the second. Now, this non-lucrative visa is not allowing you to work in Spain. So some people that are looking to come and they are young, they have this thing, or they could think that after the first year or from the first year they can work ever in Spain. So that's why it's very important to tell people that when you have to renew after the first year, you can renew the 3 ways possible. First, you can renew it the same way you did it. You have savings in your bank account, Spain or in the UK or anywhere else. You just show that you have this money, these savings that we said before.
And it's the same amount as the first year that you were asked, not double the income.
Well, that's another conflict information that we are receiving because this is a national law, and what depending on the place where you are going to renew, that they interpret it that the law is saying something or the other. What we can tell is that in the place that we are based, that is the south, is in Almeria province, they just ask 1 year again, although it's going to be for 2 years, they just ask one year, and we have some renewals already done. So this is for a fact that you can renew with the savings of 1 year.
So some people in the Almeria, clients of yours, have renewed and they've only had to show 1 year proof and it's been accepted.
That's correct. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. With 1 year.
Okay.
So you could do the same as you did in England. The second option that you can do is you can do it if you find a job. If you are looking to work, you can find a job, and if the person that is going to employ you provides you with a contract or a job offer, then you can renew it with this job offer, and you will get a new visa. It's the same, but you will get a visa and you can work. So they renew for another 2 years with work. If they ask you that, you don't need to prove any money.
No income proof needed.
I mean, you can add it to the file to be safer, but it's not that they ask you to do that. The third option that they have, that you have to renew, is that you start a business, right? You can start any kind of business. It's not, of course, something that you would think or they think that is going to be already in place. For example, we have just done these days one business that is a cleaning business for holiday rentals. One of our clients, a couple, you have to submit a project, what you are going to do, and it's like a more formal than just saying that you are going to do. It's just that you have to work with projection, and that we take care of that. And we submitted as they were going to start a business of cleaning apartments after when the rentals take place. And it has been again approved.
They've been
accepted, and no need of approval with the income. So this is good news, and people would need to know that you are not fixed to renew on with the money if you don't have it. You could have other options, but for young people it's always good.
Good. So that's good news then. And driving licenses, no news on that, I take it?
Not yet. I mean, we are told, we are now mid-September, we are told that the agreement is going to take place soon, but the news today or what I can tell, what we can tell is that we are exactly the same as we were before. Those that didn't exchange their driving license after Brexit, or 6 months after the Brexit took place, with the extensions that they did after October and May. After that, May 2022, you can't drive in Spain. You cannot use that driving license in Spain to drive. So people must be careful with that, and those that need a driving license, they should, in theory, take a test in Spain.
And if somebody moves here tomorrow and they get their residency, they've still got 6 months from now.
Yeah, that's correct. For those that come to Spain to live with a non-lucrative visa or other ways that we have, you have 6 extra months to, in theory, apply for the new Spanish driving license, or wait to see if this is going to change. That, in my opinion, this should be released very soon.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant. And Alejandro, one last thing. You've got a big meeting coming up later this week in Allbox. I believe a lot of British people living in the Allbox area. So can you just tell us a little bit about that, what you're going to be discussing there?
Yeah, I mean, I like to do this. It's a kind of a talk where I explain to those that are here or they just arrived or they are looking to come. We explain them everything about their lives in Spain. We talk about these things, about residencies, how to obtain visas, or after that, when you are here, we explain about the taxes, about the inheritance tax, driving license, if you want to start a business, if you want to buy a house, if you are selling, what happens. So we talk about all these things, and it's good that people understand the system, because sadly we are receiving in this business, in this office, this Gestoria, we are receiving many files, applications or problems where people that are getting fined by the tax office because they didn't did the things correct. They didn't submit the tax in place, or they didn't submit ever. And it's good that when you are here, you are about to come, or you've been here for a while, that you understand the system, and I do this speech, of course, for free.
Okay, brilliant. So that is this Thursday. I'll put a link in the description box to that, and that's open to anybody that's living here that wants to come along. They can just come along.
That's right. It's not online because we haven't prepared for that.
Sure.
But it's just for those living in Almeria, in the province of Almeria, that can assist, and they are invited.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thanks very much for information today, Alejandro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay.